Previously on Nier.
Let's go there. Huh?
And literally run circles around her. Forest of Myth. Hey everyone, welcome back to Nier. This episode's a lot shorter, and the format's going to be a bit different. You'll find out why in a couple minutes. But first...
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports of certain evil dream, cursed dream.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out. Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Before I end up investigating whatever mess that is, I decided to go on a couple side quests. They involved finding this random guy, running into this one shade that seems awfully familiar, and then falling for the oldest trick in the book.
Fine, let me just pack and then I'll... Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
Oh, are you kidding me?
So I bought a new sword that ended up being weaker than the one I originally have, and then I proceeded to hunt this guy down for fooling me. After a successful hunt, I upgraded my weapon a lot, and then I found out that you can command Kaine around.
Kaine, I need help!
Anyways, on to the main story.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
His voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Sparks and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those caught in it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their dreams. The village mayor has determined the Death Dream was spread by person to person by spoken words, but he cannot learn more. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Sparks' suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, and then quickly changed the subject to who Spark has seen.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Spark and Weiss racked their brains but could not find no easy solutions. There still be too many words to consider.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It doesn't... Just leave me alone already.
Hey, I'm sorry for skipping dialogue. I hate it too, trying to talk over it. I did this like 3 months ago, okay? Anyways, so welcome to the text dimension. For the next hour of gameplay, it is all purely text with very little conversation. So I'm gonna summarize the majority of it. So like you've probably caught on, the death dream holds people into a dream, which is this text dimension here. And essentially that if there is a dream, there's some way to get out of it. I'm just gonna skip the part where we get out of here. It's just a bunch of text, and I don't want to bore you, and I don't want to read for hours on end. There is an important line here, though, that says, "Legends say that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the Sealed Verse. They cannot contain their surprise, as their goal has been found in the most unexpected of places."
Oh, thank you. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
This new power should seem familiar to you if you've seen the very first episode of the series. Spikes!
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sorta creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining.
Yeah.
So there are two other people with different dreams. This one here is a text-based adventure where you choose your different path and trying to find the exit. However, if you don't do it in a certain amount of attempts, your character will drown, apparently. So after about 20 minutes and 6 different tries, I refused to make my own map of the different choices. I decided to cheat a little, just a little.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream.
The next and thankfully last dream is a riddle. It's one of those classic, one of us tells truths while the others tell lies and whatnot. So there's only 3 answers. One of them is the truth. I may or may not have brute forced it and did 3 attempts and eventually found my way out.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me.
Oh, how... Here.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown.
Well, we appreciate...
Thank you again.
Oh look, it's another weapon that does less damage than the one I currently have.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to...
Okay, I really need to stop cutting people off and skipping text. I really need to stop doing that. Anyway, as it turns out, the spike ability I have can impale lighter enemies. Neat.
death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder.
Got it.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Alright, real talk. The next episode will be the last one I recorded from 3 months ago. So every episode after that will be a bit more modern, and I will know, to fix some mistakes that I've made over the past, how many episodes it's been. And hopefully those videos will just be better quality overall. Because I kind of got a feeling of what works and what doesn't work now. I'll probably make a video about that and stuff I've learned about editing these kind of videos. Anyways, see you guys next week. Next week? Next week. Yep, next week. Yep. I can't speak. I'm out of here. I'm done.